All right, everybody, so many of you have been asking where I am at with my truck. Here it is. Here is the update. Let's fill you guys in on what has been happening so far. So you might have seen me do the front suspension. Me and Kent put that all in. That's done. Here is the rear suspension. The Ford 9-inch rear end is in as well. And we're just finalizing some things with the brakes. Springs, suspensions, everything's from Detroit Speed. We've got bare brakes on this, Ford 9-inch. So I'm expecting to have a brand new truck that is just going to drive brilliantly with, of course, the C10 body on it. Super cool. And besides that, exciting news, my parts, so much stuff has come in. Check this out right here. Some people did ask about what engine I'm using, and here it is, the LS3, 480 horsepower from Gandred Performance. And that's what we are hoping to install today. And not only that, check it out, the good people over at Bowler Performance Transmissions has sent the E65. That's just gonna connect right with the LS3 plug and play setup. So this should be hopefully an easy install. I'm excited about it as well. Tad nervous, but other than that, what else can I show you? Let's walk around here. I got my tires. So here is my tires from Diamondback Classics. This should give you guys a little sneak peek on how things are going to be looking. I'm loving the blue stripes. And as you can see behind it, we've got my bed panels. Trying to use as much original parts as we can. Doors is there as well. The cab is outside now. The cab needed some work. So when AMD found out, we've got a whole new, brand new cab floor. Not only that, we have the roof skin as well as the firewall piece to just fix things up without me needing to buy another cab. So that was super helpful. And not only that, we've also opened up my radiator here. It's all copper radiator from Johnson's Radiator Works. So yeah, I'm excited. A lot of good stuff, a lot of good products, and things are moving along. Already this frame looks just super cool. So once we get everything on, then after that, once it goes to the shop, the proper hot rod shop, then they're going to take it all apart, send it off to powder coating, and then I'll keep you guys in the loop as much as I can. I have been very busy. It is the car show season, and I've been having an awesome time. Come back here and seeing the quadrolink system, the rear suspension, I mean, just makes me smile. And this is the whole bolt-on kit that Detroit Speed has got. Not only that, we've got the C-notch frame kit as well. So yeah, it's getting there. Of course, Kent is just getting some of the things ready for us to install the engine and the transmission. But I'm excited. Here's the update. Enjoy the video, and of course give it a thumbs up if you are enjoying my journey and the channel. A lot of more things to come, as well as shop tours. And of course, always, I'm very curious. Cars for sale will always be on the channel. But for now, let's continue on with my 72 restoration / resto mod. It's definitely going to look different. I've got the 4L65, the True Street transmission, along with the LS3 from Gandred Performance. And the first thing to do is to connect the transmission to the engine before we can put it onto the frame and connect it to the front suspension. Now, now that, definitely that bolt there. And it's just those screws, isn't it, that connects the transmission onto the engine. That's about it.
Yeah, them eight bolts or 8 screws, whatever.
All right, now we're going to try and take this over there and place it. We need the engine mount, I'm guessing? Oh, that's already installed in, isn't it?
Well,
You and that.
I don't think we got everything we need, but you got part of it.
Well, up here, this is the engine mounts right here, isn't it?
Well, that one bolt
Yeah.
right there, but I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a rubber.
All right, we're getting ready to install the engine, everybody. Here is the engine and the transmission, and one of the first things that we did onto our front suspension where the engine mount brackets is, we put these clamp shells here. They're from Hooker. We've got the isolators inside them as well. So that's all set and ready to go. And now Kent's got the, what are they called? The engine brackets. These things here.
Engine mount brackets, yeah.
Engine mount brackets. These are also from Hooker, which is compatible with the Detroit Speed front suspension that we're using.
It's gotta go that way.
Yep. So that's how it's going to sit.
That way, right? Yes.
Yep.
Like that. So this one goes out there like that.
All right, so this is those engine mount brackets from Hooker, the LS swap ones. Engine swap now. You've tightened that side, Kent. This one is not tight yet. Here's the other side. And once we lower the engine on here, we've got the massive bolts, the long ones here that I'm guessing is just going to go right through the insert and hold that whole thing together. That's where that plate goes, the transmission mount plate, right?
Just trying to get it close because I don't know exactly. Well, it's got
Should I put that on in place?
It's got 2 bolts
Yeah, so we don't have to
already in it over here. Well, we could, I just don't know if it's the way it needs to go. I don't know if it goes that way, I guess it does.
So the transmission plates, transmission mount bracket came with the transmission from Volvo, which is pretty cool. Instructions, here we go.
I can't tell if I'm on or not.
You're on, you're on. Cross members on. Yeah, upper preload plate must be used. What is it?
I'm gonna go a little longer on the boat.
I think so. Like 2 inch?
Yeah, 2 inch, since we're gonna be.
2 inch would be good.
I'm gonna use washers on it, so.
They're not sticking out too much. Oh yeah. I mean, it's enough through, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not sitting flush at the edge of it, but it's enough through.
You don't want it poking through.
Okay.
Matter of fact, we probably.
Should I take these bolts out?
Yeah,
Alright.
2 bolts.
All right.
And it makes contact in that seat. It should kind of stay
Stop.
there.
Stop. Yeah. Now we just got to come forward.
Where you gotta go?
More forward.
More backwards?
Towards me.
You can't go more backwards.
Can't go more backwards.
No.
Well, I can't make it reach the plate.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna line up here if we do that.
Did we install these in the wrong holes? But it can't be because I already tried it on those other ones.
Yeah, it fit the other hose.
No. Okay.
But you can see right here, right now, the motor mounts is already further back than they need to be. It needs to come forward about an inch to sit down on there like it's supposed to.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, something's gotta be moved, and it ain't just, it ain't on this end. There ain't no moving none of that. What we're gonna do is put a piece of wood in there and use it as a temporary cross member to hold the back of the transmission up, and we're gonna get the front right.
Okay. Because it could be, unless it's these two.
Right, and we may have to, once we get the mounts where they need to be, then we'll know where this back bracket needs to be.
Yeah.
I gotta get up in there, but I can't.
Can you go the other side?
This way?
Yeah.
No, it's gotta come up some before you do that.
Like that.
Let me jack it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We can put that in there. Because all we're gonna do is just let the transmission sit on that block of wood.
Yeah.
So here I had installed the cross member that came from Bowler Transmissions into the wrong position,
it had to be a few inches more towards the transmission, the front of the frame, which is why it was not meeting the transmission plate. So we figured this out and we put a block of wood, as you can see, just to hold the transmission up while I change the position of the cross member so that that transmission plate that is on top of the cross member meets the transmission, if that makes sense to you all. But that's exactly what happened here. That rubber's on the wood now. Do you want to have the rubber on the wood or?
Yeah, the rubber on
Okay.
it's fine.
The rubber's on the wood.
Gotta come this way a little.
Can you make it a little bit towards my side? Just a tad down.
Just get the phone up somehow, right there, I think. Where's the other boat at? Lined up, it needs to. For one, it looks like it needs to go that way a little. Yeah.
And it's go up towards this way.
It needs to go that way?
Yeah.
Let me get you a persuader.
To persuade it to go inside?
Yeah.
We're going to talk to it?
Well, you're gonna beat on its head till it goes.
That's the persuader.
Yeah. Going.
I think it's in now. All right.
See how things lessen when you start whacking them on the
Oh,
head?
yeah. All right, can't complain about that. That's pretty cool. That's all set. We had a slight issue with our brakes. We had to shave off some of the bolt that the cable, the brake cable goes on, so did that and then reinstalled the brakes, which is here it is. Other than that, we're in good stead. Thank you for everybody who's been asking me every week on how's the truck going along. But here it is. It's moving along well now, and the next thing is to put the body on the frame, figure out the stance, and then send it off to the shop and get started with this. But it's looking good, and I'm happy. Hopefully the next time I show you, there'll be more progress.